Alright, and we're back to evaluate and hopefully make some improvements on these ships. Lyos, Giant, Asteroid, Ship, no idea what to do. Perfect. Alright, Jellyfish will be nerfed next tournament. But yeah. Now next, Yenyu, I tried to make a red, but it wasn't good. So, your fleet was amazing. These small guys were very agile and able to kite in and out with the phasers and defend themselves and distract pretty well for these. The big ships did have a little bit of trouble, like just focusing on a single target to kill them quickly, but it was a little too fast. But I don't know how to fix that. Anyway, next we have skill. I think a bunch of the problem was that 1/6 of your P was put into the thruster on each ship. So if you just make the ship a little bigger, this is I don't know how much P this is, but it's a little better. Less inefficiency, better use of the resources. If you can see here, these are blueprint hacks, so they spawn into 4500 P ship. So I tested it. I have a feeling that these blueprints, they shoot at their allies. I am not sure why, but anyway, that's a thing. Yeah. Next up, we got Debris. His ship, it was extremely deadly if it could get away, pull away from the engagement, but a lot of times it would get stuck because its thrusters would be shot off and then it would just be a sitting duck. It doesn't have any great defensive capabilities. The Borg armor is as bad as the farmer one. So, just removing one of the drone bays and just stacking into more thrusters would probably make it more maneuverable and more survivable. But other than that, it was mostly pretty good. Owl Feathers, his fleet was great. It rushed in, shot things, was pretty unkillable due to Terran armor being really good. One thing, though, there's like a few problems. It would ship sometimes, so like just moving the thrusters a little more forward and making kind of a trapper mouth would make it easier to grab stuff and kill. Additionally, you could use some splash, add some flak for those pesky reds. But yeah, it was a pretty good skirmisher, knew when to kite away most of the time. But yeah. Exterp, you could have used super thrusters, but other than that, your fleet was not terrible. It was probably better than last time, I think, because you had these Bolshevik fighters. But yeah, just adding a single super thruster would make it way faster for a pretty comparable cost. But yeah, your kiters were well behaved. The Sparrow, only limited by the Sparrow's missiles, like kind of weakness because they're just easy to shoot down. But other than that, not bad. Jimmy, you could have used Dark Salt Heptagon Guide and made a cool thing. Put spikes on the outside so it could eat stuff. I remember you said you wanted the secondary ships to spawn forward. So yeah, putting a core there. Your fleet was great, except kept killing itself on its own spikes. Not sure. I think that's just the inherent weakness of spiky plant. Can't do anything about that. Just using the bigger thrusters is better for efficiency and blueprint hacking. So like only this thing comes out the front. That would be great. It is. So you don't have to like engineer this to regrow slow until to get to the heptagons. But yeah, that that was a fun tournament. Yeehaw.